Hello and welcome, true art believers. You are watching the #1 live art streamer in the world. This is Pierson here, and this is day 112 of 200 days of drawing. Before I begin this drawing, two things. Please hit the subscribe button. It means the world to me. But also, hit the subscribe button and enter the link in the description page on my YouTube channel, or type in the link that is scrolling below here. It's www.mattpearsonart.com/art-giveaway and enter for a chance to win a free art print. So do that before I begin. Do that right away, because come June 1st, that's when I'm going to draw a winner. I am having an art giveaway. And here's the thing, folks. Here's what people don't tell you. Like all these giveaways or these little contests that everyone has, right? They're like, I'm giving away this, I'm giving away that. That's from like a sponsor, right? That is literally from a sponsor. A lot of those people that are giving away stuff, it's not coming out of their own wallet, right? They're not paying for it. They're like, my sponsor is giving me X to give away for this and so forth. I am giving away something that is actually coming out of my pocket. So that's a little bit different than everyone else. Everyone else is giving, yeah, of course, everyone would love to give has a sponsor to give away something. You know, it's coming out of my pocket, which is here's a little joke. Actually, even not a joke. It comes out of my pocket, which has butterflies. When I pull my it's like a cartoon. I pull my pockets out, or like show everyone my pockets, like little like dust mites fly out and butterflies just kind of fly out. So I'm not trying to put like a guilt trip on you or anything like that. I'm just stating that all these giveaways that you see on YouTube, it's mostly it's no big deal for them to do it because they're not paying for it. And it's not like it's a big deal for me. I do this because I like doing it. I want people to have my artwork, and this is just one way to basically spread my artwork around the world so people can know that I actually create stuff. So feel free to enter the art giveaway for a chance to win a free art print. I'm drawing the winner June 1st, so do it before the deadline. And let's begin. I'm going to start my drawing right now. So I'm sorry I don't have any music, but I'm going to try to filibust as much as I can. I was thinking about something. I was folding laundry, or like just doing chores, and I was just thinking about this, and I know like this may not be you, this may not be me, but I know like some people will do like things half-ass. Like, oops, sorry, don't want to say that word. Don't want to say that word. They'll do things. They'll do things with like 25% effort, right? And I was just thinking about this the other day. I was like, why? You know, when I like fold laundry, I do it as if I'm getting paid to do it, right? And so I was just thinking about this, and I think people should probably take more pride in their work, you know? And that's just like a small little thing I've been thinking about. I don't have a full, what'd you call it? A full-on dialogue. Why is my brush not changing here? There we go. I forgot to press my time lapse. So I don't have a full, what is it called? Like the idea right now, I'm trying to think about this notion of effort and giving it your all, and just trying. Because I think a lot of people, and today, the value of hard work is getting less and less attractive. Like, people are not attracted to that. They want it. They want the immediate, you know, like, outcome. And I think I think I'm a fine example of that. Like, because if you look at my channel, you look at my Twitch, you look at my feed. Um, if I was to gauge success on like the interaction that I have, I would you would look at you'd see the growth and be like, this person has been doing this for almost a a year now, and you don't see any growth. Well, I see some interaction. I see little small growths, like in like people that are viewing, but I'm not using that as a gauge. What I'm using as a gauge is a gauge of success, or a gauge of hard work, is at the end of the day, after I do these 200 days of drawing, I'm going to have 200 drawings. I might have I might have a few followers. I might have a follower here and there, but I'm going to have 200 drawings, which is 200 drawings that I didn't have before, right? And I think in today's world, we don't look at like that as a measure of a positive outcome. We're always looking at like we're always looking at this we're always looking at the 1% of influencers. Like, this person has hundreds of thousands of viewers watching at the same time, or this person has like 20 million followers, and you're like, well, you know you gotta have a little bit of perspective. Like, this person's catering to a wider audience base, right? And a lot of us don't think about that. Like, and I was thinking about this. As I'm doing these drawings, I'm thinking, I'm really thinking about, um, like, how people view me doing this. Not in the sense of like they're looking down on me or they're asking like why, but like, I always think about, like, some people will see you doing these things, and you're like, but no one's watching, right? You got like 2 views, or you got like 3 views, and I'm like, yeah, that's not the point. I think you're missing the point here. You need to think bigger. You need to think bigger. You know, you need to think bigger. Speaking of bigger, I'm making my cactus a little bit huge, making it a little bigger. But I think they don't see a return on investment right away. And because they don't see this immediate satisfaction, of return on their investment, they don't want to keep trying. And I think that's in today's world. Like, there's this currency that's going on where, like, the way that you look is if you're a very attractive person, you're able to propel forward faster than if you're an unattractive person. Like, so I'm like, man, I am out of luck. I am out of luck, dude. Like, oh, why? Oh, who dealt me this rough hand? Because I'm like, geez, man. Oh man, it's gonna be rough for me. And like, so, like, because of that, you put less effort. So, like, that's why, I don't know, I've been watching all these videos. People get a return on their investment, or like their effort is less than the amount of interaction or the amount of return they're getting. So, like, they put a post on there, and then boom, they get like 30 followers to 1,000 or something like that. And the effort there is like, I'm like, wow, that's like, man, talk about unfair. But you know what? It is what it is. I don't know. I digress. Sorry. Let's go and do a little bit of drawing here. Part of this whole live streaming thing is kind of like to compile up ideas, to kind of compile ideas that I've been pondering, or maybe not. Maybe it's just kind of all in vain. I don't know. So this is something that I've been doing right here. Is kind of making a more odd shape. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna do what I did last time, where I have the odd shape larger than the cactus, right? And that's what I'm gonna do here. Got to get to the brush here. Brushes kind of take. Gosh darn it! There we go. I gotta find my brushes. Okay. Where's that eraser brush that I had? I seem to have lost the brush, the eraser that I was using. Was it the kneaded eraser? Oh, the square. I was using the square one. Okay. So I've been listening to this book, and I guess it kind of goes along the lines of what I've been thinking about lately. Is people don't see the people only see the event. People only see the outcome. They don't see the process. They don't see the struggle or the effort outside of the effort outside of the end result. So like maybe 5 years from now, after doing this, I'll have a good following because I plan on doing this for a while. But then there's going to be these haters saying, "Oh man, this guy's a joke, yada yada yada, blah blah blah," and then like this person just like out of nowhere came and became and is doing really well. I was like, "Listen, excuse me, did you not see that there's at the 500 like videos at 30 minutes a piece that are being posted? Did you not see like the absolute failures that occurred in between?" I heard this quote from a friend, and he said it takes 5 years to become an overnight success. So like there's some truth to that thought process. Okay, so now what we're going to be doing is we're just moving along now. Boom. Look at that. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to be adding flats, some flat tones. And then I'm going to erase those tones. I need to add another layer for that I got to call sand. I'm going to introduce flats. I'm basically making this a very simplistic, streamlined process. There we go. And we will erase these after the fact. I'm going to use a little bit more vivid of a green. Boom. There we go. Now, time to erase some stuff. Let's do this. No. zoom in here. So if you're wondering what's determining the colors that I'm using, the colors are just kind of arbitrary. I'm not really I'm trying to keep it simple. I'm not trying to overthink it. So I'm just trying to keep it simple and just go with the flow. The reason why I'm not trying to overthink it is because given the time frame that I have to do a drawing, I don't have the luxury to kind of like play around with tones. I'm not like, oh, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that. So I'm trying to avoid that type of mentality where like, okay, maybe I should. What if I change the green to look like so, right? So I'm trying to avoid that process of drawing, just like I'm trying to avoid like overly like this. I'm going to purposely leave this box like this shape because I think it's going to be kind of cool to have it kind of like really not clean. So purposely I'm making it not clean for aesthetic reasons. So that way I'm not overthinking it because I'm going to go over a lot of this. But anyways, the idea was we don't see the hard work and effort. We only see the outcomes, right? There we go. See what that looks like. I think I can dig that. Maybe on this area right here, I'll do this. Oops. All right, we'll just leave it like that. All right, now let's go to the green. Wrong layer. I erased the wrong layer. So I'm just trying to make this process really simple. So we're at 15 minutes. I'm thinking I'm going to make these cactuses kind of like more angular, almost like abstract, like the overly simplified version of a cactus, right? Just kind of angular. I don't know if that idea that I was thinking about made much sense. I would have to write it down and process it a little bit more and develop it further. I'm the type of person that I really need to I have to reiterate over and over, repetition, and then think about, repeat, and then strengthen the argument. Some people are just like they're able to like they're able to establish their ideas really quickly and their arguments really solid at the very beginning. Mine, I have to kind of ponder it and ponder like where's the weakness in the idea. And I think the very beginning of the idea was I was folding clothes, and I was just thinking about some people that when they have to do like things that they don't want to do, like chores and just things like people that like want to mow the lawn. That want to mow the lawn, right? They'll wait to the very end and they'll procrastinate, and then they won't do a good job because they don't want to do it, and so they'll do a cruddy job, and then all of a sudden they're wondering why the lawn or the laundry looks like that, or just in general, like, and it's because they need more pride in their work, right? They need a little bit more pride in their work. They need to not treat it as like it's a burden sometimes. And it can be a burden because chores are like this thing that we just kind of deal with, right? And we do because we have to. I know a lot of like millionaires and billionaires and trillionaires. What they're doing is that they'll outsource their chores, right? They'll outsource it. Like, oh, I don't want to do my laundry. I heard Mark Cuban does his laundry. So even a billionaire, is he a billionaire? He's like a multi-millionaire at least. I don't really know. Does his own laundry. So like, there's some value in that. So if a billionaire is working on their own laundry, why do we all not take value in it, or why do we try to outsource it? I think there's something to be said about it. So I'm probably taking way too long on this. I am. This one actually, this particular cactus has a little more angles to it, a little bit more, not necessarily more detail, but in order to get the same outcome, I have to do more moves. To achieve the end result. So I'm just thinking about how angular I want this. I'm just going to remove all this stuff here before I begin. I just want to reiterate, for those that are interested, I am having an art giveaway. And if you enter the link below that's kind of scrolling at mattpearsonart.com/art giveaway with I think a dash line right there in between, and you just fill out the form, I'll be doing a drawing on June 1st. And if you want to be included in that, feel free to enter. Okay, I gotta shrink down this. Okay. Just tightening up some of these areas that are kind of too jagged for my liking. I might keep some of the angles. I don't know. We'll see. Just trying to determine how much of these angles do I want to keep. I think that's good. All right. So let's back out, and now we're going to go into the finishing touches. So we have 9 minutes. I have 9 minutes to try to finish this. I'm going to see if I can. I talked a little bit. I talked a little bit too long, and I probably didn't make as much sense as I'd like to have had made sense. All right, so let's zoom out here. We're going to do take a test thing. So we're doing like a little layer mask type thing. We're just gonna let's just do something like this. See what happens. Yeah, do like that, and so maybe we'll do like a. And then so I just been doing a lot of this stuff, like just a simple little. There we go, and I think that's done for the background. I'm not even doing like transparencies and such. Just kind of doing simple little things here. So I wonder what is like a relevant thing to talk about on live streams. Like there's too many topics out there now. Everyone has a voice. what do I have to contribute? You know? And is it relevant for someone to listen to? I don't know, maybe. Certain things I feel like I could voice an opinion on, I guess. Or I have, well, it's just opinion, that's all it is. There we go. Maybe try not to overthink the pots and the drawing here. I'm just really kind of going at it. Just doing it very simple. Try not to reinvent the drawing wheel here. You know? So there's a lot of layers going on with this. There's a lot of layers happening right now. Every time I add a new color, essentially, on the pot that I'm drawing, I'm actually pressing Control Alt Shift N to add another layer. So if you're wondering like what I'm doing, that's what I'm doing. Is I'm actually adding new layers each time. Let's do a little. We're gonna spin it to the side, and I'm pressing R to do that to rotate. Oops. Rotate again. Again, I'm being very, very like overly. I'm overly simplifying. I'm doing this on purpose. Like I know this right here, this area on this bottom left corner here is not. That's not. It doesn't. That's not good. Like that's not a sound perspective. But I'm purposely doing that. I'm trying to be like this. I'm trying to make it like kind of overly exaggerated. I'm exaggerating those forms, making it more abstract, and that way I can be a little bit more loose with it and not worry so much. So now we're going to go in the sand, and what I like to do with the sand is we're going to go down a tone, is we're going to do something like this. Oops, you don't want to do that. I thought I locked the layer. So now we have it. There we go. See that? I'm going to add a little bit of shadow here. Shadow here. I'm going to make this one even darker. Do a little bit darker here. And then we're going to now we're going to there we go. There we go. Just a little bit of fun there. And we're going to do one thing. This is little, I need to, what if I erase this? Why is it white? There we go. We're going to do something like this. We're going to trim this so it feels like it's, there we go. That's what I want to do. Okay. Hey there. I got 3 minutes left. I don't know if I can finish it. All right, we got to do the cactus. How you doing today? All right, where is the brush? Now we're gonna use the soft airbrush. I think I'm gonna use it. Apparently I'm not. Oh. The reason why it looks like that is I'm using the same color. I was like, man, why is this looking so not changing? There we go. It's like that's what is going on here. We're gonna exaggerate that tone. I'm doing pretty good. Not bad. Not doing bad at all. Just chillaxing. I'm trying to get these. I decided that I need a little bit more experience before I start doing trees. And I can recreate these cactus better if I can recreate the cactus over and over again without having trouble, and I can do it in a relatively short amount of time. So that is what I'm working on right now. Hey there, how you doing? Meme. Let's see here. Get out. Am I on? There we go. I didn't know if I was on the page. All right. Now it's time to go, and we're just going to go at it, man. We're just going to go at it. We're going to go to town. Sample brush. There we go. Let's do this. Whew. What a day. We're about ready to rock it. We're rocking it. So I've been thinking, what should I do with this? I think maybe I'm going to yeah, there we go. No! Timer. Go away, timer. All right. So I'm just playing around with tones here. I'm trying to add a little bit of um, red to the shadows here so that it fits with the background layer that I have here. So I have this kind of like this reddish background right here, whatever this it's like a red. It's definitely a red. I'm actually overthinking it right now. So I'm actually struggling a bit because I'm getting a little too involved with the texture, and I want it to be just right, like everything's like so, just make everything just perfect, but it's not working out. It's not following. It's not doing what I wanted to do. It'd probably help if I knew what I wanted the final outcome to be a little bit. You know, and that's the problem with what my work. Sometimes I don't have I have an idea, but I don't have a strong idea of what I want the forms to look like. So I'll like play around with it until I get it to. So I pretty much just overwork the idea. Well, thank you. It's just really simple playing around with texture. But sometimes I'll definitely overdo it. I'll definitely overdo it. I'm trying to avoid that, but I have. We're at 30. I'm going to spend a few more minutes, like 40 minutes. Not. I'm going to spend 40 more minutes on this. Let me tell you, it's going to be 40 more minutes of me just kind of playing around with the same thing over and over again. Hey, thank you. Try my best. By the way, if you want to win an art print, the scrolling text in the bottom will send you to has the link to an art giveaway that I'm having right now. That the art giveaway ends that I'm what'd you call it, hosting? Would it be like, is it hosting? No, I'm not hosting an art giveaway. I'm having one, or I'm running a contest. Maybe it's like running it, like I'm running a contest. Seems so weird saying that. I'm not like a big major corporation, so like corporations run contests. I just like have like a raffle. Yeah, I am. So I'm running an art giveaway right now. I would be the phraseology. Is that even a word, phraseology, or is it like something you find on like Urban Dictionary? Right. So I'm running an art giveaway, and I don't know the exact print, but I'm having the winner will be selected June 1st, and basically all that's required is to subscribe to the YouTube channel and to go to the link and enter through that place so I can verify. Um, so you enter via your email address, and bada bing, bada boom, you're entered. You'll receive a message saying, "Hey, thank you for entering," and then that's it. Easy peasy. Or is it? Is there peasy? I don't know. Awesome. Thank you. I think that's it. I think I might be done. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a few more things. I have an idea. I'm gonna probably just like over exaggerate. No, that's way too exaggerated. I want to make this darker, and all of a sudden I make it darker and it looks like a does not it's not compute. I'm gonna make some of these areas a little bit darker. Boom. And I know I want to make this area a little bit darker as it goes down. Maybe make some right here a little bit darker. And maybe up here, make this a really like a kind of overly bright. Like that. And let's see here. I guess I gotta put what I write here. What is this? This is some layer that I don't know what it has. Oh, it looks like I put blue there. I don't want that blue. Let's delete that layer. Man, I am popular today. I got 4 people watching at the same time. So now I gotta do I gotta just put thorns on there. I'm gonna sign it and call it a day. Hard work. Hard work. I don't know what I was gonna say after that. Here's the little funny thing about what these live streams that I do. Every day that I do a live stream, I'm like, that was awful. I was like, that was just like terrible. And then, because I was like, I'm thinking to myself, I made no sense. I was jumping around everywhere. And then I hear other people's live streams. I'm like, oh well, you know, I guess I'm right there then. Like I shouldn't feel so bad. Because there's days I like, what the heck did I just say? That is like, I made no sense whatsoever. Right? There we go. See, it's like, it's super simple. Like, it's just like all scratchy little texture, which is kind of nice. Very simple, just like this. Even the box isn't straight. It's not perfectly aligned. It's done all on purpose. Yeah. Like I say all these stupid things, like they're all half thoughts. Like I was talking about it earlier. I was talking about how the thought process, I have to like talk about it out loud in depth before I can really understand the what I'm saying. So I got to zoom out here. I'm going too micro. There you go. I think I'm going to make like longer little thorns this time. Just like, instead of like the smaller ones, you know, just a few like purposely longer thorns. Less thorns, but longer. There we go. This one right here, I was going to erase, but in like the a small microsecond, I decided to not do it because I have a tendency of like being a perfectionist on something that's irrelevant. Like this is, you shouldn't be a perfectionist on a drawing like this. There's no reason to. I'm not doing a portrait. It's a cactus from imagination. You know, it's not real. The thing's floating in space. Why worry about it, you know? So this is gonna be the first time I've done thorns like this long, which is, I've done like 20 of these. No, I've done 12. No, I think I've done 10. Just adding thorns, and then we're gonna sign it and call it a day. You know, we have a few more thorns here, and there we go. Oh wait, maybe it should be one right here and right here. Or maybe it should be, it's just a simple little trick. You're just using a hard edge and it fades. It's just a simple little, when you draw on like this abstract piece, right? You don't have to add any details. Like the eyes will like normalize these forms. I'm gonna zoom out. Oh my gosh, I can't zoom out. Oh, see, my computer's lagging. I actually drew something. There we go. I need to zoom out here, and that's it. That is it. In the future, what I'd like to do with this is put some of these well, thank you, you two. put these cactuses in like a setting, I can see myself actually doing like, I have ideas of like doing some cactus scenes in in um in like an overly simplified desert scene. So I can see myself doing that in the future, but right now this is just a fun little exercise that I'm doing, and I'm going to do a lot of them. Um, you'll find that artists typically tend to do a lot of the same things over and over again. I'm going to zoom in here, and I'm going to take this. They'll do things over and over again. P21 for my signature. What number is this? It's Friday, so it's 1/112 out of 200. And let's shrink this down just a little bit and put it right here. Let's just shrink it down a little bit. Let's see what it looks like. I'm going to zoom out. What did I press? I pressed Control R. What does that do? And we're just going to move it like right here, maybe. Or maybe maybe right here. What about right here? I don't know where to put it. I'm just going to shrink it down again. I don't know if I like it there. We're going to move it out of the way, and then we're going to press something, and we're going to do a little trick here. We're going to move it out of the way. Test this out. Well, this is a green. And we're going to, there we go. Something like that. We'll move it, we put it out of the way, and that is it. That is it. Thank you. Drawing 112 out of 200. Actually, for those that have been watching, I have been watching before this. I've done 100 days of drawing using charcoal drawings, but now I've moved to digital drawings simply because I need the practice and because it's just easier. It's easier to set up, right? So that's it. I am done for the day. Hope you enjoyed the drawing process. For those that are interested, I am having an art giveaway. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. You know, I'm having an art giveaway, and the reason why I'm like pushing it too much is because no one else is going to push it. I'm just a single artist. I don't have like, I'm not Mr. Beast. You know, I don't have to do. I saw like a Mr. Beast post where he's like promoting tools or like insurance or something really silly. I don't really know. So hosting an art giveaway, giving out if you sign up, you enter, you receive, and the winner will receive an art print, and you know, I'm drawing it June 1st. Thank you. I appreciate you. And you know, typically I used to the reason I used to do a lot of like newsletters, but I don't do newsletters anymore. So because they take too long. I do like an art newsletter, like, hey everyone, I did another art video. I just finished this piece. I'm like, I mean, I don't have enough time. Barely have enough time to post something on Instagram, let alone type out something on a newsletter. So like, if you sign up, you're not going to get spammed because I just don't have the time to give out newsletters. I know that the thing is you're supposed to do that, but I'm just like, I don't have time to do a newsletter. Well, thank you so much. I got to get going. It's been a wonderful day. This is a really good drawing. I like how it turned out. But you know, it is what it is. It's time to get going. And yeah. All right. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. Pierson out.